Mallee Sky, written by Jodie Toering and illustrated by Tanya Harrix, is a beautifully told and exquisitely illustrated postmodern text aimed at young readers. Through literary and visual elements, the reader is taken on a journey that tells a moving account of the ripple effect that drought has on a family and on community, capturing the harshness of the Australian outback perfectly. This book is effective in primary classrooms as it covers many important themes such as drought, community, the Australian landscape, and the effects of climate change. A variety of strong language features are used throughout the story to help create meaning and contribute to an emotionally engaging story.
Firstly, a rich variety of verbs are used to provoke emotions from the audience and provide an accurate insight into inland Australia terrain and lifestyle through drought.
The author also uses personification regularly to symbolise the deep connection between the characters and the Australian outback and paint a vivid picture to readers. This is exhibited as the author writes,
Day after day, Dad stands on the veranda, scanning the selfish blue for signs of rain.
This example of personification creates imagery and connections between the animate and inanimate for readers. The reader is able to envision the father looking up to the sky, asking when the rain will come, as if the sky is human. Hyperbole has been used to give extravagant exaggerations to components of the story, adding emphasis without the intention of being legitimately true.
It is dry forever. Time stops. These literary statements are not true. However, they add emphasis to the severity of the drought and allow the reader to better understand the emotional perspective of the characters as they are living through these unforeseen circumstances.
The author also uses imagery to evoke a sensory experience for the reader. For example, the author writes,
The whole school stops and runs outside to dance in the hot, wet rain. Teachers too. The smell of long-awaited rain, earthy and sweet, will always be the best smell in the world.
This use of figurative language appeals to the reader's senses of touch and smell, as well as internal emotion and feelings. The brutally honest depictions of life on the land in outback Australia can be visualised through the use of emotive language. For example, the author writes,
Ancient gums perish where they stand, grey, ghost-like, a memory of themselves.
This use of emotive language causes an emotional response in the reader. A wide variety of visual features are implemented throughout the story's illustrations, complementing the language features discussed and to effectively enhance the meaning of this visual literacy experience. Harrix's oil paintings are vivid, colourful and varied to show the land in its many hues and times of day. Visual elements of line, shape, space, colour and texture are found within the story's illustrations. Additionally, visual principles of contrast, proportion, rhythm, and movement are evident throughout the illustrations, drawing the reader's attention.
The colours representing the Mallee Sky at the beginning of the book are analogous colours, which are colours side by side on the colour wheel, used to depict the extreme heat. Comparatively, the colours representing the Mallee Sky at the end of the book after the rain has come are complementary colours, colours opposite each other on the colour wheel to represent harmony.
The use of the colour green plays a significant role in the visual story. The colour green fades to a duller shade as the story progresses and the drought becomes unbearable. We can see that the colour disappears completely and all that is left is natural earthy tones which symbolise the dry land. This is contrasted by the bright primary colours of the sky, giving it salience in the images.
The colour green then returns at the end of the story, signifying happiness and the end of the drought. Here it's evident that the illustrator has used contrast to draw the reader's attention towards the ancient gums which have perished during the drought by using dark colours in comparison to the Mallee Sky and land. By using rhythm within this illustration, Harrix illustrates that ancient gums have died as far as the eye can see.
Overall, Mallee Sky by Jodie Toering and Tanya Harrix is a heartfelt and thought-provoking story, suitable to upper primary children.